Assalamu alaikum. Today, SPY is opening at the 708 area after resisting 710 yesterday. It found buyers at 704. We expect it to hold 707 because it was trying to hold 707 in the pre-market. We expect that the first move is going to be made by the sellers. They're going to check if the buyers are present at 707, which they might be, they might not be, because the known to us is that the buyers are present at 704, 705, but not at 707. 707 has not been defended by the buyers. It was resisted yesterday. It was not defended by the buyers yesterday. So we expect buyers somewhere 704, 705 area, and today 707, 706 area is going to be tested by the market. So we want to take a bear setup. That is the general idea. First, let's go through the outliers. Let's immediately check what is weak. SMH is up 1.13%. Semiconductor is very strong. SPY is up 0.6%. SPY is strong. QQQ is up 0.2%. QQQ is strong. IWI is strong. That is top 2000 companies. Those are strong. Strongest are Shop, AVGO, Google, MU, and Oracle is apparently very strong. The weakest is QCOM. QCOM, I think, is not tradable. Yesterday, QCOM fell, and wow, trading can be really, really slow sometimes. Maybe you face this issue that trading view just takes forever to load. QCOM is weak, but it might be supported. It's sitting at a support level, not QCOM. Apple, same story. It fell the entire day yesterday, but it might be supported today, sitting at a very beautiful support. Not a short stock. You can long Apple if you see that SPY is being supported at 707. Then you can long Apple. Nvidia is actually strong. Nvidia is good for a long setup. Nvidia is good for a long setup. Tesla is 386. Mark Tesla for a long setup. Seeing any short setups? PANW might be a short setup today. Mark PANW for a short setup. Yeah, PANW might be a short setup. MSFT can be a short setup, but we might have to wait. It does not follow the SPY trend, but let's just mark it for now. TSM is. Let's just quickly do a volume profile of TSM. TSM is actually a long setup, but not the cleanest long setup. It was held. Let's take a look at the TSM 5 minute. Yeah. TSM defended 365 and 366, 367. There are buyers at 367, sellers at 371. TSM might actually go down and check for the buyers first. But where are the sellers on TSM? Okay. TSM might open and rally as well. No, let's not. Let's hold off on TSM a bit. I'll still mark it. Let's look at Baba. Baba is a long setup and not a very beautiful long setup. So let's keep Baba. Beta is a long setup, but no, Meta is not the best long setup either. It was rejected yesterday at 674. Amazon opened 256. Negative 252. Was Amazon held with low volume yesterday? Amazon was trying to be bought at 251, so we expect buyers to be at 251. Amazon can give you a very good one-to-one with SPY. But if SPY drops, then Amazon is a bad trade. Switch to 1 day. Okay, AVGO is a very beautiful, very, very beautiful long. Wish I could mark it with like a different. Let's just keep going. Let's take a look at Shop. Shop is a short setup. Not the best short setup. Google. Uh, Google is actually short. It might find buyers. Oh no, I want to trade Google. MU is also short, but it might find buyers, so not MU. Wait, APP also short, but it might find buyers, so not MU. AMD is very, very strong. AMD might just open and rally. So AMD and AVGO, and apparently even Oracle is very strong. So we expect AVGO to fall, give us a good entry, and then go long. Correct? Yes, that is what we expect AVGO to do. That is what AVGO or AMD. I'm confused. Okay, now the contest is between. But these are both long setups. We need a short setup. I think the only short setup is PA and W, and long setup is AVGO and AMD. So final contenders are PA and W, AVGO, AMD. Between AVGO and AMD, which is AMD is clearly the stronger one. Let's quickly take a look at the 5 minute. Yeah, AMD is strong. Last AMD saw buyers at 282, so the known is buyers at 282. Sellers are unknown. We do not know if sellers will step up. We're assuming the sellers might be there at the open because of the SPYs. There might be sellers who might do a quick profit taking, or there might be no sellers at all. That is completely unknown to us. AMD hit record highs and added after that gains as investor demand for its AI chips and strong digital sales boosted the stock amid broader AI infrastructure rally. So there might be profit taking potentially at 292. This is unknown, of course. We cannot say for sure this was going to happen. I feel like one test is due on AMD, go down, check. But if we are talking about a test, AVGO is the cleanest. Go or AMD. A short setup is best for PA and W, which we are expecting which to be the first move from SPY. But how SPY is going to open so close to 707 now? It's at 708. I feel like it's going to open close to 707. 707 is the unknown level in this scenario because we expect buyers to be at 704. So SPY can open and drop to 705 as well, or it can open and rally to 710 as well. It can do both if it opens at 707. Since we are assuming buyers to be at 705, 707 should not be getting a front run. The front running should happen maybe at 706, the highest. 707 is going to be a testing level. Interesting. Either way, we get a beautiful opportunity on AVGO. We let it come down. Well, it's still 6-7, 4-7. There's no point in planning now. We let the market move for another 20 minutes and then we'll see. In the meantime, I'll pray and come. Actually, yeah, sorry, let's just quickly do the news as well. Let's just ask Gemini. What is moving? So, what is the strongest company on the app? I was under the assumption MSFT is bearish. Because if that is the case, then we can get a very good short. Or like, what do you think of? What about AVGO and AMD? AMD is also bullish. AVGO is also bullish. But they were expected to fall. So they are even more bullish than what the app expected. That is good. That is good for long. So that just confirms our AVGO AMD. But what about companies like MU and companies that are bearish? Really? Long or short? Hmm. तो मार्केट को गीला होने दोगे हाँ? Okay, geopolitical uncertainty, market are closely monitoring US is Iran ceasefire. US President Trump's decision to indefinitely extend the ceasefire following the cancellation of Vice President JD Vance's trip to Pakistan has provided some stability, but the situation remains fragile. The status of Strait of Hormuz continues to act as a significant wildcard for global supply chains and energy cost. Oil prices have been wavering earnings anticipation. Investors are preparing for critical wave of earnings reports. Most notably, Tesla is set to report its Q1 2026 results after today's market close. The market continues to focus on the balance between massive AI-driven capital expenditures by hyperscalers and the resulting revenue growth. Recent data points, such as Anthropic's reported revenue tripling and the ongoing AI data center build-out, remain central to tech sector performance. Okay. Market participants are looking ahead to a heavy data week next week, including the FOMC rate decision on April 29th, followed by Q1 GDP, PCE, inflation, and the employment cost index on April 30th. These six figures are expected to be pivotal for determining the Fed Reserve's interest rate trajectory for the next half of 2026. Interesting. Following a pullback yesterday, US index futures are currently indicating a modest recovery, adopting a wait and see approach ahead of the closing bell in tonight's major earning releases. Interesting. So, of course, we're going to first let the sellers do their thing. The first move is going to be from the sellers, is what we're expecting. And then we go long on AMD or AVGO. After, buyers show strength. We want buyers to show strength. We do not want to buy into the immediate recovery. Or should we? No, stick to the plan. The plan says known to unknown. The known are buyers. And if they start stepping up at 707, they are just that much stronger and it should be respected. Let's go with AMD since it's the strongest stock. 1 year price target is 294. What is AVGO's 1 year price target? 473. Okay, let's go with AVGO. AVGO is has clearer levels. So we let the market play out for the next 20 minutes. We'll see how SPY is behaving, how everything else is behaving, and then we'll take our trades and inshallah it'll be good and inshallah we'll make some money. Inshallah. Okay, market opens in 30 seconds. Our eyes are on AVGO. We are watching the 406 level where we expect buyers to step up. We expect the first move to be made by the sellers. And SPY found buyers at 708.6, which is our next most important level. AVGO is holding. I missed my entry. Wait, I have the wrong chart open. 406. Okay, found sellers again. Should come back to test. 5.5. It's okay, do a proper test, AVGO. It's okay. There's no rush. Found, I think I found by some custody. 180 about please. Which somehow. I need to do something about my 10 minute stamina, bro. पूरे 10 मिनट बज गई, बैंड बज जाती है ना एकदम. अच्छा चल, मैं सोच रहा हूँ बंद कर दूँ, क्योंकि मेरा थिंकिंग कैपेसिटी एकदम खत्म हो गया. देखो ऐसे लगाया हुआ क्या बोलते नहीं बोलूँ. Because it might come down again, I might have to take an entry again. मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा, मुझसे फिर से एंट्री नहीं हो पाएगा. The market has to rally because I was expecting a pivot at 707. It didn't even touch 777, just 70.2 was the limit. The market is bullish. I mean, it depends if it keeps sideways step down from 79.3 to 79.1. Maybe that would like motivate the buyers to step down, but even then, like, the buyers are there. It's just that you need to be really patient. I hate bullish markets, bro. I love consolidation markets so much more because bullish market always first they sell and then it rallies. But it might just open and rally. Bullish market fucking sucks. And everybody's making money. I'm the only person not making any money. Because I hate bullish market.
Don't worry, I'm sitting like next time.
How was your session?
चलेगा मेरा नंबर चलेगा. Open tell you, it went and it touched 470. That's it. But I did entry exactly at 470 because like maybe we can break because with confidence is a few percent.
One no, this cunt might touch my asset. Oh. You shorted where?
465.
465 you shorted, no?
It's not breaking 470 for sure. Maybe 455 or maybe even 460 depending on how the buy step.
Why are you taking a short, bro? And why are you holding the short?
On my view.
Yeah.
470. It's not going to break 470.
मैं चाहूँ तुझको मेरी याद करा.
No, it's 160.
460 you mean?
Yeah,
No, you're testing your lesson.
no. I click on cross, okay, and I move my mouse away to release it. Then I click on the cross again. While thinking, and then like I say, and I click it, and I say that, and the cross will click it, and what here it is, and then I left it, and then it goes. Now when I look at the capacity process, then I go to them, that's all. Then I go to very, very rarely. No, I mean, but ideally, even the timing, it should not stay at 460. It should fall down. And I have a feeling it will fall down. And again, I'll go back to the last times, but बंद हो गया बेटा. Especially after this failure, it has to fall down. 466 461 is not the same. This is not fucking. You take good 5 cents. I never take straight my line. Yeah, okay. No, I'm saying it has. Not really. Now that's 30 more. So I'm not correct. You only said my break. It can never break. Bro, मैं बंद ही नहीं किया bro. See. कौन सी लास्ट सेंस नहीं आज नहीं हाँ ये आज okay let me just record bye I'll show you see yeah close version मैंने click किया and then move my this thing बस thinking wait for quite some time नहीं guys अभी तक किसने किया okay here now wait ये सब करना चाहिए आपको क्या है because if you can do what's over this one right see now see my mouse is here yeah. I'm thinking then I click on cross and then I move my cross you see that bro you see that right my cross is right here don't even on that wait that's a pull up in direction I can do it man I was going for the wrong pairs so I would have made so much more money recook some of my losses maybe if it tries again once he buys one then I get I don't even know